pleasure. Positive pleasure. It's a podcast.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Mansa Selassie, and this is Positive Pleasure, episode 6. Cal's supposed to be here, so y'all probably like, who the fuck is this nigga think he is, doing shit by himself? But I don't give a fuck, because I gotta do what I gotta do to get our words out there. And even if Cal had to catch his flight back to Seattle, I'm gonna be the first and the second mic in his place. But yeah, we in Vegas right now. I'm just chilling in my hotel room. Cal left a couple hours ago early. He has some shit to take care of, so I'm out here until tomorrow, holding it down for the podcast and itmofficial.com. Y'all already know what it is. Check the description for all our shit. Pretty sure some shit y'all gonna love. We got a surprise coming for y'all on my channel pretty soon. It's gonna be our first music video, me and Cal. Professionally recorded, of course. Ain't none of that bullshit, what these SoundCloud rappers be doing with their music videos, be looking so dumb. We got some dope shit. Y'all gonna like it. Good music, good vibes, good people. You feel me? Hella shit been going down in the world of money, and America's all about their money. And guess who just made $1 trillion? Not made, but guess who's worth $1 trillion? Apple. Too bad Steve Jobs couldn't be here to see this, but it's a big deal, because it makes sense that they're worth that much, because think about it, everybody has some kind of Apple device. Honestly, I don't know if I could think of more than 2-3 people that has never owned a MacBook or an iPad, iPhone. When iPod touches were popping, those were pretty much everywhere too. But yeah, Apple's up there now. It's the first U.S. company to be placed at $1 trillion of worth. I know I worded that hella nigga-like, but yeah, they're worth hella money right now. And if y'all working for Apple, it's probably a good time to ask for promotion, because they got that shit coming in. You feel me? Apple's been here for I want to say 40 years, pretty much as long as Microsoft, if not a little bit longer. So I don't see why they couldn't do this for 100 years. They just got to keep expanding their limits, honestly, because I'm not even going to lie. iPhone 5 to now, to the 10, I can see very, very minimal difference except for size and whatnot. But as far as usage, user interface, all that shit, pretty much the same. A person that hasn't used the iPhone since the one that came out in 2009 can pick up the one right now and find its way around. Just maybe the YouTube app gonna look different or some shit, but you know what I mean. It's even a caveman can do it. Hopefully I don't get sued for that. Apple's doing their thing out here. I think one thing they can do that would be dope, which of course they don't have to, is they fucking money. Maybe they do already, I don't know, but I feel like they should be contributing to their customers more, because I feel like we're so loyal to Apple when they really don't do much for us except give us the same product year in year back. And I know I'm talking shit, because I got a fucking iPhone 8 Plus Red, whichever the latest one is, and I got the motherfucking MacBook Air, so I might just be a shit talker and a hypocrite, but I feel like Apple should be afraid to lose their customers, because right now they're way too comfortable with their shit. You can see Microsoft be opening their doors. They do more shit than just phones and computers, obviously. They got more product out there, but I guess they're just not connecting with the users as much as Apple has been able to in the last couple of decades or whatever they've been out. But I was reading some shit online. They talking about Amazon is the next up to hit that trillion worth mark, and I can see it happening before the next couple of years or so. Because who the fuck doesn't use Amazon? Just like I said, who the fuck doesn't use Apple? Amazon is fucking everywhere. They got these huge warehouses in the middle of nowhere that house millions of products. Maybe I'm just saying a random number, and they employ millions of people too in turn. I 100% believe that Amazon has more employees than Apple, because they're pushing so much shit. and their warehouses are fat. And think about it, you got the fucking tech dudes that work in their offices in Seattle or wherever else in the world they might be. You got the people that work in the warehouses to ship their shit, and they got one thing up that Apple don't do is delivery. Well, I guess it makes sense because Apple's not that type of market. It's not an online market, but it kind of is. But who's about to really want an iPhone delivered to their house? So it makes sense that Amazon's pushing all this shit. And they sell iPhones and Apple products on the Amazon marketplace too. So I'm actually surprised that Amazon didn't hit this mark before Apple did, because they got everything. What the fuck does Amazon not have that Apple has? They should have hit this shit sooner. They've been around. Okay, now it makes sense. I feel retarded. They've been around like maybe a third of the length that Apple has been around, so it makes sense. But they're like at 800 billion right now, so, or maybe 900. So they're gonna be there sooner or later. Watch out, motherfuckers. Another company, U.S. company, that's making it out there to the trilly pretty soon is what's it called? Fucking, I forgot the name of the company, but it's the parent company of Google, and you know, in turn they own YouTube and all that shit too, and all those Google phones and whatnot. So that's the third in place as far as the U.S. money makers or whatever. I may be boring y'all niggas with the money talk, but you know, Apple's making hella money, and I don't see why we can't be a part of that. When's the next black person about to come out and have the $1 trillion company? I can't even name one that's close. Fact check. I don't know what the race is of the guy that owns Apple, but I'm pretty sure he's not diverse. But Microsoft got that Indian dude, so we'll see if they ever hit that trillion. It would be cool, somebody of color at the head of a company that's worth that much money. I mean, some of y'all might say, who gives a fuck? But yeah, whatever. I wonder if Apple has any black employees. They probably do, but I've never met one. I've rarely met any Amazon employees that are black too, so that's something that needs to change. And if it don't change, up to them. It's their fucking company. Hire all agents, white people. Who gives a fuck? Another thing that was popping. I don't have a smooth segue. You know, I got the awkward transition, so fuck it. So New York Times, they're wilding out here. They got this one Asian. Her race don't fucking matter, but her name's Sarah Jong or some shit. She just got hired for the New York Times as like one of the main editors or whatever, columnists, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And whenever somebody gets put into an important position, especially if they're not white, well, even if they're white too, race don't even matter in this situation. Their whole history, their whole background, all their shit gets checked out. Everything they ever posted on the internet. And she's feeling shitty as a motherfucker right now. But maybe not, because New York Times is on her side, weirdly enough. So, Sarah Jong, young girl working for the New York Times, has like a long, lengthy backlog history of, I don't want to say racist tweets, but it's like tweets that are really triggering the fuck out of white people. You know, she's saying shit like, I love being at my job because I get to piss off all white men. I don't give a shit about them. Stuff like that. Don't take my word for it, but something along that context, you know, something that pisses off old white men, because she's talking hella shit about them. You would think she would lose her position over this, but surprisingly enough, New York Times is standing behind their new hire. They're not firing her or nothing. They're just like, yo, her tweets were taken out of context. It was a long time ago type of shit. And understanding, because that was like 2014 that they found those tweets. So why are they talking about it now? Why not? You know what I mean? Like, people change, you know, and even if they don't change, you know, who hasn't sent out a triggered tweet, like a tweet that would trigger somebody in specific? Because back then, Twitter was just a place to say wild shit. A few years ago, it just recently became like a place to promote your business or connect, like seriously link and connect with other professionals. It's just starting to become that recently. But back then, 2010-ish to like 2014, 15, Twitter was just a land for people just bashing each other pretty much. Like, you know, there was there was this one tweet I sent out back in the day that I'm pretty sure people would be offended about. I was talking about why the fuck why does Barack Obama get so much love from black people when he doesn't give a fuck about them in turn? And hella people were feeling some type of way when I sent that out, and that was like around the time he got elected the second time, so 2012 maybe, and I got hella retweets when I sent that out. So people were retweeting me back talking about, oh, you're African and you can't support another African, blah blah blah, you're just hating because he's winning and you're not, type of shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like 17, 18, why would I care about if he's winning or not? I'm just trying to say some ridiculous shit that gets retweets, you know what I mean? So it worked, but my notifications kept popping off, and I don't think I knew how to control that on my phone back in the day, so I just straight deleted the tweet. That didn't stop people from DMing me or whatever about it, but people can feel it whatever type of way they want about tweets, because Twitter is Twitter, real life is real life. But then again, maybe I'm being a hypocrite at the same time, because we got a president that sends out tweets, ridiculous tweets, and we'll get back to that later on one of the last topics. But yeah, that girl from New York Times, it looks like she's gonna be there for a while, and it's gonna be pretty funny if she keeps doing those fucking tweets, which I doubt she's gonna be doing. She probably even made her Twitter private by now, if she's smart, which she probably is not. But yeah, she's getting labeled as a racist by white people, and I got this weird theory where white people cannot call other people racist. I know that sounds fucked up, but white people cannot call other people racist because they created racism in the new world. Back in the day, of course, in the old world there was racism. Arabs were racist to Africans, so on and so forth. People were always racist, but in this Western hemisphere, racism stems from white people. Just be real about it. So it doesn't seem like it's fair for some people to go out on a tangent about how another person is being racist when their ancestors themselves were the racist of the racist devils. Yeah, I can go on about this forever, but Sarah, I hope she keeps her job, because ain't nothing wrong about being honest. We need some honest journalists. Everybody's scared to say their feelings, and it's cool she stopped doing it now because she got a serious job. She got people to appease and whatnot, but say what you want. It's freedom of speech, and you're a fucking journalist, bro. I don't think she should be quieted down by it, just because she said something that was not a popular opinion, which it probably is a popular opinion, because, white people are fucked up. Just be real. White people are some fucked up people. They've said fucked up things to people all over the internet during the Trump race and whatnot in 2016, 2015-ish, whatever. So if she, if Trump wants to, if the president of the United States can say, basically, maybe not in the same words, fuck this group of people, and he's the president, and he won the election fair and square, supposedly, why the fuck can't this independent, not independent, why the fuck can't this reporter write a column, or not even column, write a fucking tweet on her personal Twitter, not even New York Times Twitter, about what she feels, or a joke? And maybe I'm just saying some bullshit right now, because maybe that's not even how she feels. Because her response was, it was reverse trolling. What the fuck is reverse trolling? I know what trolling is. It's that shit that Tekashi does. It's that shit that Donald Trump does. But what the fuck is reverse trolling? Can somebody enlighten me on that? Because I feel retarded when I don't know something. But yeah, so I don't really understand what she meant by reverse trolling, because trolling can't be reversed, bro. There's only trolling. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard time for her if she doesn't get some more supporters, because right now people are killing her right now on the internet over this shit. White people especially, people that voted for Trump and whatnot. But yeah, people want her done. But it's freedom of speech. Say what the fuck you want on the internet. Do your job at the New York Times, and I think she'll be good. Just, yeah. I don't want to stick on the topic of racism the whole time, but shit, you gotta be real. That's what it is in this world right now. EA Sports, it's in the game. Y'all already know what that is. Madden 2019. I think it just dropped or is about to drop. Don't know who's on the cover. Don't really care. Fuck the NFL. But soundtrack, it had that song Big Bank with YG, Big Sean, 2 Chainz, and Nicki Minaj, I think. They put the song on the soundtrack. All right, let's start with that. They put Big Bank, Lil Bank, YG song, Big Sean song on the Madden 19 soundtrack. So it's cool, you know? NFL, maybe they're not completely racist, right? They're still putting rap music on the soundtracks. Maybe they're not racist. Wrong. These motherfuckers took the line that Big Sean said in that in his verse out of context and just, it wasn't even like anything bad. They just took his line where he said Colin Kaepernick's name and bleeped it out like it was a curse word or some shit. Obviously, you can't say fuck, you can't say bitch on soundtracks of video games like that, since they're played by kids and shit. They bleeped all that out. It was the clean version. But whoever was working over there at EA in California felt like it was necessary to bleep out Kaepernick's name just because the NFL's feeling some type of way. First of all, EA's not owned by the NFL. Why the fuck they gotta do that? I'm pretty sure they got hella contracts with them and whatnot, but why the NFL didn't tell them to do it? Why the fuck they felt like it was necessary to do it? You know what I mean? It was just like, and the response to it was retarded as fuck. Oh, goddamn, bro. The response was so retarded. They were like, oh, we didn't properly communicate to our staff on how to conduct the soundtrack editing within the EA Sports Madden 19 game. And I'm like, okay, so if nobody told them to do it, it was just one intern or technician or whatever the fuck developer up in there. He was just like, oh, you know, I'm feeling some type of way about Kaepernick, so I'm gonna take it out. And that's just how it went down. But I'm probably just rambling right now, so let me just read exactly what was said in the song that they decided to take out. On the Big Bank YG song, Big Sean had a verse, and he says, "You boys all cap, and I'm more Colin Kaepernick." First of all, Big Sean's trash, bro. What the fuck does that even mean? You boys all cap, I'm more Kaepernick. I'm more Colin Kaepernick. Your boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, I don't get what he was trying to say. I might have to go to Rap Genius to really decipher what the fuck he was trying to get across. But that nigga's washed. Not Kaepernick. Kaepernick's the dude, but Big Sean's washed, bro. So that's where he fucked up. He was just trying to, I don't know what the fuck his point was. I guess like he was just trying to get like someone's name in there. Maybe he already knew it was gonna be on the soundtrack and he wanted to sound cool by saying Colin Kaepernick. I don't know what Big Sean meant by that, but that line was really corny. The song could have done without it. That whole verse was pretty bad, in my opinion. Fucked up the song. Should have been just YG and 2 Chainz, maybe Nicki. But yeah, either way, YG's mad about that shit. You know, he had this little Instagram video posted where he was talking about, you know, he was all on his knee, trying to act all dramatic and shit on his front lawn, talking about he's demanding, he doesn't want it, he's demanding an apology. And he wants that apology to be sent to everybody on the song, including Colin Kaepernick. You know, I don't think NFL's apologizing. They're never doing that, even though they might have something to do with that, obviously. But yeah, Colin Kaepernick was apologized to by EA Sports, and so was YG and Big Sean. That's who they mentioned in the apology. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just an empty-hearted apology. They didn't really feel sincere about it. I doubt it. But regardless, it happened. The song, you know, they bleeped out the Colin Kaepernick part. Yeah, man. We just live in a time that people can't say what the fuck they want, bruh. Like, sometimes I wish I lived in a different generation, because this is, imagine what our little brothers and what our sons and our daughters are going to be accustomed to. They're just going to be little bitches. They're not even going to be like, they're not going to feel comfortable to say what they feel. Like, everybody's going to be boxed in. And when thoughts are just boxed in like that, it's going to implode or explode at one point. That's what I believe, you know. That's why I think everybody needs an outlet where they're free to do what they want, free to say what the fuck they want. And Big Sean thought music was that outlet for him, even though he's trash. But apparently, you know, he can't fucking say Colin Kaepernick's name. I don't know what else to say about this topic, but yeah. So maybe, yeah, there is no maybe. That nigga's cooked, bro. But shout out to Kaepernick. Shout out to YG. That was a nice song. You just shouldn't have put Big Sean on it, because now this Kaepernick shit is shadowing the whole song. But maybe he's getting more plays out of it just because ESPN is talking about it or whatnot. So song could go platinum just because of this. Who knows? We'll see. But aside from that, stay on the sports topic. Let's go back to Senor Donald Trump. You know, he had this one beef going on with LeBron. LeBron is doing big things out here since he got signed with the Lakers. You know, he's flexing. He's flexing out here, showing his money in a good way, positive way, which I think he should be a model to a lot of celebrities. Personally, I was not a LeBron fan at all. I've been a huge Laker fan since a good 10 years, since I was like in high school, maybe middle school. Been a huge, since the Sonics left, I've been a devout Laker fan. I'll say that for sure. Excuse me. But what was I saying? What was my point of saying that? The fuck? Oh yeah, LeBron James. He opened up a fucking school in his hometown of Akron, Ohio, and it's an all-boys school. You know, some of y'all might be like, "What the fuck?" But it's good because he got this one. It's a charter school, first of all, so it's kind of like private. I don't know the details, but he went to Akron. You know, told everybody they can sign up for the school starting this fall. They're gonna open up their doors, and it's gonna have like a bunch of cool programs where they'll have like guaranteed admission to like a certain university in the area when they graduate, like all graduates. If the parents are not doing so well in life, LeBron's school will offer job placement, even like direct them to some kind of like workforce classes that the parents can take, which is great because I mean, ain't no point of like a fucking. I mean, there is a point to feed the next generation, but the parents are the now generation. Just be real. So it would be awesome if all parents could be just as educated as their kids are going to be, if that makes any sense. Because especially for these immigrant parents that are like, you know, taking their kids to like the expensive private schools and whatnot, and not doing good themselves, going broke, pretty much sending their kids to school. This would be a great choice for them if they're in the northeastern Ohio area, where the fuck Akron is. But yeah, shout out to LeBron. He's doing big things. Jay-Z, where the fuck you at? Diddy, where the fuck you at? Why you letting LeBron do this? Y'all both got more money than him. All these people, you know, Kobe, anybody that got money should be opening a fucking school for black kids. That's a fact. Boys and girls, not just boys. Girls need that education just as much. But I see why LeBron did it just for boys though, because if you ever been to like a high school graduation recently, it's like a good more than half, if not 70-80% is female. You know, boys don't be going to school after 10th grade like that. They got weed to smoke, bitches to fuck. You know, whatever the fuck boys are doing at 15 years old, 16 years old. And it's sad. And LeBron recognized that era in society and took it upon himself to help these young boys so that they won't end up like, you know, passed out on the side of the street, or, you know, high off fucking Sherm or whatever the fuck, heroin or whatever the fuck drug is going on in Ohio. Yeah. Shout out to him. I support everything he's doing for society right now. I was a LeBron hater, bro, but now he's doing good things. Now he's doing great things. But yeah, on that LeBron topic, my point of bringing that up was, you know, right when he opened up the new school, LeBron had an interview with the one gay black guy from CNN. I don't remember his name, but y'all know who he is. But he had an interview with him. And Trump was feeling some type of way about the interview because LeBron was like, he said that the president Trump uses sports to divide the country. And LeBron recalled that when we were growing up, you know, it was never like that. You go to a sports game, you got all different kinds of people from all walks of life, all beliefs, all looks and everything out there. You know, loving each other, supporting their team together. But now it's divided. You know, it's like, as you can see, NFL is not getting love from black people like they used to. Nah. Which is right. I mean, why would they? NFL literally is out there to end black people, even though the 90% of their players are black. So, like, they got one black coach. You know, they're fining people for, or they're penalizing teams for taking a knee during the bitch ass national anthem, which means nothing for black people. Absolutely nothing. You know, it's like, fuck it, bro. Like, NFL doesn't give a fuck about black people. So, and neither does Trump. So, you know, LeBron would just wanted to sound it off when he was had an interview on CNN. Trump uses sports to divide the country. And it's real, you know, you can see it all around us. You ain't, you know, it's just like, man, yeah, shit ain't the same, bro, with sports. You never get excited with the NFL like you used to, or the NBA. But, man, I hope that shit changes soon. Trump is really, like, trying to put, like his mouth over anyone that says anything bad about him. Because just because LeBron was saying he uses sports to divide the country, Trump started saying that that LeBron's basically a dumbass nigga. I mean, he didn't say it in those words, but his tweet was something like, I just seen LeBron's CNN interview, and the dude that was in Don Lemon, that's the name. And Don Lemon made LeBron look like a genius, which is hard, because he's dumb as shit, or something like that. Not word for word again, but some shit like that. He just called those two black men retarded for no reason. And then he ended the tweet saying, I like Mike, which hasn't played for 20 years, so what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Mike, okay, makes sense now. He likes Michael Jordan and not LeBron, because Michael Jordan hated the niggas too. Michael Jordan hates niggas, and just like Trump, so no wonder why he said that. Y'all already know about Michael Jordan's history, bro. And just off of looking at Michael Jordan's history with black people, that is enough to say that LeBron will go down as better than Michael Jordan. Not basketball, maybe, but as far as, like, for society and for the game in general, for the love. You know, LeBron opened up schools and hand Michael Jordan's passes dirty, bro. This nigga gambles in Vegas. Gambles away everything. He has a white wife. Sorry, that don't matter, but he has open private prisons and jails all across the nation that house, what? Niggas like me, bro. Michael Jordan don't give a fuck about niggas. LeBron do, though. So, yeah. Trump, you know, he's called LeBron a dumbass nigga. I don't know if LeBron responded yet, but everybody's making a huge deal about it. Stephen A. Smith, you know, his forehead was all wrinkled and shit while he was yelling on ESPN this morning about that. But, you know, they got a right to be mad about it. Trump is on some bullshit. He's really trying to silence everybody that's doing good shit. So, yeah, I'm Team LeBron all day on that beef. But y'all probably heard it from every source here and there. And it ain't really that big of a deal. Trump says dumb, outlandish shit every day. Every fucking day. Everyone's tired of it. Everyone knows he's bullshit. He's just trying to get them retweets. Or 2020 campaign is starting up. So, I think he was in Ohio that week. So, he just wanted to say something about the king of Ohio. But yeah, that Trump rally's back. Trump Pence 2020. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's whatever. They win, they win. They lose, they lose. Niggas can't rely on the president to shaping our lives anymore anyways. Obama didn't do shit. Why the fuck should they expect Trump to affect their lives negatively or positively? Shit gonna be the same unless you get up and get yourself some money, bro. Shit gonna be the same. As far as I know, government has never affected my life positively or negatively. Shit stayed the same for me every time, you know. Yeah, I can't say that it has, which is sad. Yeah, speaking of sad, this has been a sad ass episode. I'm sorry, everybody. We were saying some serious ass shit because I don't got my co-host with me to, you know, share some laughs and whatnot. I'm doing this shit solo dolo. Gotta do what you gotta do. I think that's enough content for you guys. I gave you guys a solid couple of minutes of content. Episode 6, I had to cut it short for y'all, but stay tuned. I got a freestyle coming that was recorded a couple of days back before we left Seattle. My boy Zoo came through to the spot, recorded a freestyle. Let us know what you think, you know. Find his info in the description.
I said I got caught, but I'm never off the dribble. I can't fuck with you niggas. Hit him in the eye, he said I got to injure that nigga. I ate him like a popsicle. She's sweet. You already know defeat. I reap what I sow. Nigga, I go. Pass it to the bro. Say he down. Downtown. Loud. We going hella far for this shit. We got deals. My nigga put me on this. This is a killer kid. This the killer kid. We on that killer shit. You don't even know this shit is way too legitimate. I'm trying to flip it. I got so many little niggas. Teach them lessons every day. Like don't get caught up, man. Fuck a reverend. Okay. I'm representing the struggle. That's what we came from. I go dumb. Cause I never had money where I come from. Passing my hand to my cousin back home. He like zoo. We really grown. And we gone. On and on. I gotta keep going on with the song. I hit your bitch, I seen a thong. I had her picking up pencils when we in school, I'm on. She teasing, I'm pleasing. Nigga, I'm conceited. I hear she got fleas, then I'm leaving. That's not for me, then. I'm eating, I'm a motherfucking heathen. Said it only gets better. The quiet niggas always think clever. Why the fuck you think I'm so quiet? Never speaking cause I'm thinking my nigga. I'ma shut the fuck up. I'm at the table like my nigga count up all them bucks like some nunchucks. I'm telling you we smoking them up. Nigga, I come through in the clutch. I don't bluff. But I'm playing with them titties and that big ass butt. She said, it's his little sister. God damn, that's my nigga. I'ma have to hit her. I'ma really have to flip her. Matter of fact, I don't really know that nigga, but it's just the bitch, my nigga. I do it so smooth, chilling with Maui and he doing Dougie too. We chillin', acting a fool. Let's grab another brew. This shit the fucking tune. Gon' play it on repeat like move. I'm doing the fucking moves. You already know Zoon do his groove. I'm slurring. Nigga know I'm observing. Any nigga talking shit. Yeah, we gon' murk him. Chillin' with my nigga killer. It's Seattle, the Sonics. Nigga, we want him back. We mad as fuck. We gonna get him back. Where the billion is, man? That's about to buy the team. We waiting on him. Damn. We gonna do it. You feel me, fam? Yeah, we some dumb niggas. We go doo-doo. Nigga, you don't wanna see me go cuckoo. I was in a crazy house, seen Dookie on the floor, and another nigga Dookie on the mattress too. I'm like, God damn, these niggas act a fool. You don't know what I seen, who? Africa. You see the damn poster behind me. Nigga, you know what I mean? I'm after me. These motherfuckers after me. I had demons in me. The killer was 170G. He's like, God damn, get a hold of yourself. I was like, man, I gotta get the wealth. I gotta get some help. I wrote down the shit. I wrote down the plan. I said 30,000 a kid. I gotta get the shit. He's like, you hallucinated. I said, I've been facing. Nigga, I've been bleeding. I've been bleeding. Said I'm really not that high. I can do this shit, nigga. You don't want me to slide. This agent motherfucker said he got my nigga tonight. Damn, we gotta get him twice. He ain't gonna live through the motherfucking night. He smoking all this ice, and he thinking we nice. We think we spice. Nigga, we don't know about fuck. Nigga, we gonna put up a fight. That's all I know, nigga. We African. We do the mic. Nigga, we got the mic. You see that motherfucking bicep. Nigga, go ahead and motherfucking try shit. Asian, I swear they got some little dicks. That's what the bitches say. We don't even gotta talk, man. Okay? We tryna get paid. We gon' get that shit. We don't got no fake money. He talking about he got the fake money. I don't got that shit, dummy. Get the fuck out of here. You little rookie. You a fucking shit.
I'ma fuck with y'all on the next one. Cal's gonna be back on the next one. I'm sorry. And it's Positive Pleasures. ITM official. Peace.